Hey, kia ora. Helen Brahms here, coming to you live from Surprise in Arizona. Hope you've had a super fantastic sparkling day. Welcome to Before the Dirt Nap podcast number 1522. Oh, I just realized I have to print me off another quarter. Okay, let's see. I can cross today's one off. Actually, I can't cross today's one off, but I can cross yesterday's one off. Anyway, today was the day of The day of is the day when you just take self-care. You just step back from everything. You decompress. You get off the computer. I did have to get on for a couple of minutes this morning to get one thing finished, and once that was done, I've been off the computer all day. I've just noticed it didn't update while I was off the computer today, and I got on and there's all weird things happening on the screen. So I had to wade my way through all these pop-ups that were happening and apps that were opening that don't normally open. And I'm like, what the heck? And then I realized I'd done an update. But yeah, so I've been off the computer all day today. And then, so what did we do today, Zeph? Well, for a start, we went for a walk and it was 64 degrees when we went for a walk this morning. Yeah. It was nice and cool. It was beautiful. And 64 degrees for my family back home is around 18 degrees Celsius. And then we got to the high today. Our high today was 84 degrees, which is around 29 degrees Celsius. So it was a beautiful day outside today. For the most part, we had the doors and windows open. There was just a gentle breeze blowing. We had a cross breeze going through the house. It was fantastic. Zeffie wanted outside at one point, so I opened up the screen door so she could go out, and she walks out in the middle of the yard and just plops down and just lays there in the sun. I was like, whatever you want. But it was a beautiful day today, and it was just one of those days. It was nice and cool. We went for a walk this morning, so that was beautiful. It's going to be nice and cool when we go for a walk this evening in about 30 minutes, or as soon as we get off this. And it's just been a very restful day. We didn't do anything strenuous. Protein shakes all day. Couldn't be bothered cooking anything or prepping everything, so I just made protein shakes. The day of protein shakes, that was it. I keep having this craving for fries, and I'm like, no, I am not giving into that. Because I remember the last time I had takeout, like a drive-through with burger and fries and stuff, I felt really shitty the next day. And so I haven't had any takeout food in about 3 weeks. I've also had no dairy in the last 2 to 3 weeks and no refined sugars. So the only sugar that I have been using, if I have used sugar, has been coconut sugar. And I have to say, I am feeling, it's really weird because I keep getting these cravings to go get burgers and stuff. And I'm like, no, I actually have ground meat in the freezer if I want to make my own burgers. And it's like, how about you get some fries? And I'm like, yeah, no, I really don't feel like fries. And my body's going, yes, we need some fries. I'm like, no, you don't. You only think you do. Let's have a protein shake or a snack bar or something. So it's been really cool the last few days, and I keep thinking, oh, well, if I go over here, I could get this, and we're like, no, stop going down that path. We haven't been to Culver's and had frozen custard in I think it's been 3 weeks since we've been there as well. But it's been good. My sinuses have cleared up because I was talking to Nicole one time when she was on last time, and I said to her, I says, what could be causing all of this? I said, I'm waking up and I'm like sneezing like crazy in the morning when I wake up. I said, the seasonal allergies are just killing me. She turns around and she says, well, when did you last have dairy? I says, oh, yesterday. She says, yeah, stop the dairy. I went, okay. Something as simple as dairy. Yet when I get home to New Zealand, I can drink and eat all the dairy that I want, and it will have zero effect on my sinuses. And so maybe I'll go get some imported cheese. I don't know. No, I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm sort of like, my cupboards and freezer have been starting to get empty. I thought, I need to do a grocery shop. And then I remembered, no, I'm actually going to be going away for a bit, so I don't want to have stuff that could spoil sitting in the fridge, the freezer, or the pantry between now and then. It can wait till I get back. So if I leave early enough on the Monday to come back, I'm actually stopping in Ontario to actually meet with Nicole. So we're actually going to meet up on my drive home, because apparently she lives right where I drive past. So I've been told I'm not allowed to drive past. I have to stop in and say hi. So we're going to do that on my way home. And And then Tuesday I'm back at work, but I have to go pick up Zeffie in the morning. So I'll get up extra early, go out, do a grocery shop, and then come home, get all that unloaded, put away. And then I have a call to do at 8:30. And then after, as soon as that call's done, I go pick her up. So even my first day back at work is going to be busy. So today it was just sort of like, let's relax, because I don't know the next time I'm going to get a day to relax will probably be a couple of weeks away. Simply because I have the grandsons this week. So I get to go babysit the grandsons this week. And I am so looking forward to that. I know it's going to be high energy because these kids are just amazing. They're just amazing. They're my grandkids. So of course they're amazing. I'm a grandma. I'm allowed to say that. So yes, I'm really looking forward to seeing the grandkids this week and take care of them all through the weekend, and then come home on Monday. So it'll be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it. So not knowing what the routine is yet, I've asked for routines to be written down so I make sure they get to school on time, that I pick them up at the right time, and that sort of thing. And then what their routine is in the evenings and things, so that I know what I've got to have done by when the meals have to be prepared by, what time they eat, and all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it's gonna be fun. We'll muddle through. Will everything go according to plan? Maybe not, but we will muddle through. We will work it out. It's going to be all part of the fun. And then we get all day Saturday together, and I can't remember what time on Sunday the parents come home. But I'll find that out when I get out there. So I'm not too worried about that, because it'll all be written down for me. So that'll be fun. But yeah, today was just a day of relaxation. I read some, we napped some. We basically just planted ourselves on the couch today. Zeffie on her couch, and she's got this love seat there, and I've got this blanket that's got like all this fluffy stuff. It kind of looks like sheepskin, but it's not. It's a fake sheepskin on the back side of the rug, and she just loves snuggling into that thing. The only time that she's in here is when I'm in here with her. Although occasionally during the day she will come in here by herself when I'm not in here. But in the evenings, if I'm out there on the 3-seater couch, she gets up onto the 2-seater couch and just burrows down and looks at me. And she's got these 2 pillows underneath that are together. It creates kind of gap. And so she'll sit her chin in there and just look at me. It's the cutest thing. But we just blogged today. We were just blobs of human flesh and dog flesh today. That's all we were. We did get up and walk around and stretch and stuff as we needed to. If we needed a nap, I just tilted sideways on the couch. We'd have a nap, played some games on the iPad, and that was basically our day. It was just, and we didn't even turn the TV on. The only thing we had on today was the iPad when I was playing a couple of games on there, but that was it. I was either reading, playing games, or snoozing. That was it. That was our day. Apart from the walk this morning and getting breakfast, rest of the day was just snooze, play a game, read a little bit, get up, walk around the house. We did have to, unfortunately, we couldn't keep, and the house was keeping temperature really, really nicely. And it was at 77 inside the house around midday, but the wind had picked up. And I'm like, now I have to go close the windows and all, because the backyard's even though it's got red stone and stuff in it, it's very, very dusty. And I'm like thinking, oh, I really don't want crap in the house. Even though it was a beautiful day, and I'm sitting on the couch there, and I've got a blanket over my legs. I'm sort of like, yeah, no, I'm not dealing with the dust coming in the house. So we had to get up and close all the windows and the doors and stuff, but that was okay. We'd had most of the morning, the air had gotten into the house, and we got back from our walk at like, what time did we go for our walk? We went for our walk around 7. We got back around 7:45, and so the doors were open from then up until just past midday. So that was pretty good time. And so it was what, 4 hours? Yeah, over 4 hours. So the house got a good airing today. It was awesome. And it's been very quiet outside. Anytime Zeffie would hear anything, she'd jump off the couch and go running to the front door to look out there. And occasionally she'd just lay down. We got a folded towel that goes on the floor there for her. And it's usually for when it's raining. So we have a towel by the door that I usually put down on the floor when it's raining, so we've got something to step on when we come back inside. And she'll, when I go, okay, time to dry your feet, she'll try and rub her face all over it to try and dry her own face. It's the cutest thing to watch. and she just thinks that's all she needs to do. Dry the face, put on the towel, and we're off. So I put that down, and she went and laid on there a few times. But it was just a good day. And I mean, there's a lot of questions and stuff running around in my head of problems I'm trying to solve, or things I'm trying to solve, things I'm trying to come up with, and that sort of thing. And I'm just sort of like, and the questions that have been rolling around in my head the last couple of days. And so I've been like, maybe I should mind map them. And I went and stood there by the mind mapping thing, and I couldn't even think of one question. I've had these questions rolling around in my head for the last week. And so I go and stand in the mind mapping table. I've got a marker in my hand. I'm ready to write down the question. I could not think of one of the questions that have been rolling around in my head. My brain went completely blank. And I'm just like looking around inside my brain going, where'd that question? Come on, you've been on these questions. Where's the questions? What were the questions? I could not remember what the questions were. So like, fine, clap the marker, put it back down on the table, and walked away. Fine, I get the message. Take the day off. Take it easy. Bit of self-love, bit of self-care. Just spending time loving on yourself. And that's basically what we did. Sunday's my off day where I don't do any work unless I'm working in an event. It was just a very quiet, it was a beautiful day. It was a great day. So there's a lot of stuff I could have been doing, but I was just like, nope, it's taking the day off. I got a hectic week coming up ahead. It's going to be a fun week. It's going to be tiring. I'm going to come home and just want to go to bed. So yeah, that's my week. And I should have changed this. Hang on. Let's see. Where did I put it? Oh, yes, we have a new event coming up. It's a one-day event. It is on October 12th. There it is. We've got a new event coming up. It's called Networking Next Level. It's coming up on October the 12th. And you just go to havettonetwork.com to register. It's a one-day event. It's on a Thursday. And it's only less than 2 weeks away. So make sure that, if you want to come and take your networking to the next level, come along and join us. It is completely new. Most of you heard me promoting Networking Riches. That has gone away. This is the new, completely new workshop and everything else. And I absolutely have no idea what to expect. It is, basically, we got told that Networking Riches basically got thrown out, and they created this from the ground up. So I'm excited to see it. There's going to be some very new things done. There's going to be things that have not been done before that are going to be tried. So if you want to join us for a day of learning how to take your networking to the next level, come join us. It's all online. It's a complimentary ticket. Go to havettonetwork.com to get your complimentary ticket, and come join us for a day. It starts at 8 a.m. Pacific time, and we go through to 4 p.m. Pacific. Yes, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific time. So go to havettonetwork.com to register, and come join us. It's going to be it's going to be a blast. And that's on Thursday, October 12th. So that's that coming up. So anyway, without further ado, I'm done for the day. I'm going to go take the dog for a walk. You ready for a walk, Zeph? You can't see her behind me, but she's laying on the floor, and her upper shoulders and head is completely underneath the curtain, so I can't even see her. But anyway, so go out, have a super fantastic sparkling evening, and we'll catch you guys back here tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Pacific. Hei konara.